I think it's important to understand that this is a private sector driven project, just like many of our private sector driven projects. So the capital that is going to fund, first of all, the next stage we are going to start with, or Hyphen is going to start with, is a feasibility study. So we're still talking about feasibility. Now, during that feasibility study, the money that is going to be used is to be private money. Hyphen has to find that money. I'm sure they know how to find that money. So they will fund the feasibility study. Now, once the feasibility is proven to be viable, again, Hyphen will have to go and look at its own resources and probably also complement that resources with money that they're going to borrow somewhere. So it's going to be funded by the private sector. So it's not going to be funded by the government. And therefore, if you think I'm going to get gray hair because I need to find the money, no, that's not going to happen. Obviously, government, in terms of this agreement, and of course we are a transparent government, and you will see that probably in the details that are going to be provided in the Q&A, government is going to receive some lease money for the leasehold, because Hyphen, during the feasibility study, they are leasing these two pieces of land in the park.
In addition, President Hage Geingob urged Namibians to support the government's efforts and not to hinder the needed developmental progress in the country.
We learned a lesson from Gunene, where we were trying to have a Epupa done. It could have changed the face of that poor area. But because of interference from local people, Chief, I don't know his name, that project died because they listened to the local people. And therefore, area is still poor. South is known as also poor. But without having them involved, it's their area, we couldn't have succeeded. That's why we tried our best to bring all of them to sit like this. And your words, Chairperson, thank you very much. We should hold hands to work together. Because it's not for us, it's for the people.